The software that I decided to introduce to you all today is called Quizizz Live. With this Quizizz Live, it allows you to make assessments or either search for assessments for your children. I do this at least 2 times a week with my kids, so this is basically a routine for them. When you first type in quizizz.com, you're going to see join a game, sign up, and log in your right hand corner. You only press join a game when your kids or your students are trying to take your assessment. So this time we're just going to press log in. Since I have done this multiple times, I already have a login. I'm just going to sign on. So once you're signed on, they're going to show you basically a navigation page just like this. On your left hand side, that's where you'll find everything that you need. So you can either find a quiz to use as your assessment, or you can also create your own quiz. What I'm going to do first is to show you how to properly search for a quiz. So on your left hand corner, you type in find a quiz, and it's going to have a search box. In your search box, you can either type the topic or the grade level that you're looking for. So I'm just going to type in surface area. Once you have your surface area topic, it's going to ask you to either filter it by grades, and the easiest way is to filter it by grades. So I'm going to come up here to the right hand and put middle school because of course I teach 7th grade. And it's going to show you different Quizizz Live that you can assess. When you just scroll your toolbar over, it's going to show you how many questions and kind of an overview of what that Quizizz Live is focused on. So for example, if I like this Quizizz Live, it's 15 questions for my kids. I can go over to the right hand side and press duplicate. That allows the quizzes to go inside my quizzes as if I made it myself. So what I do is to make sure that everything is in the right place, I go over to my left hand side and I click on my quizzes, and it's going to display the actual Quizizz Live that I duplicated. Once I click on that Quizizz Live, now that I duplicated, I can edit it. And when they mean edit, let's press edit. Once you try to edit, you can either change the length of your question. So at first, the original creator had each question to be 2 minutes long. So if I decide that my children need a little bit more time on those questions, I can either change it to 3, 5, or 15 minutes, which gives great time. And for some of my kids, that takes a little while to answer a question. So if I'm completely satisfied with this Quizizz Live, I can say finish quiz. It's going to save any changes that I made to it. And once I'm ready for my students to take my Quizizz Live, I'm going to press play live. And then it's going to ask me some things about my quizzes, such as do I want them to shuffle the questions per student? Do I want to shuffle my answers per student? Do I want to show my answers to my children just in case they got it incorrect? Or do I basically want to show a quiz review? And that means at the end of the Quizizz Live, it's going to show you what you have correct and what you have wrong, and what's the incorrect answer that you chose and was actually the correct answer. So it's very, very beneficial for the students to assess themselves. So once I press proceed, it's going to display a game code in your left hand corner. This is the game code that your students will enter in once they press join the game. Once they enter your game code, they will be able to choose a name of their choice, or sometimes I make it mandatory for them to use their real name. Sometimes I will allow them to use nicknames as long as it's appropriate. So once they have their nickname, it's going to automatically display in this area here. Once everybody is displayed, it's going to show the number of students that's actually logged into your Quizizz Live, and then you as the facilitator will just press start. Once you press start, the Quizizz Live will be displayed, and the student will actually have a chance to do the assessment. And that's basically the basic navigation to Quizizz Live.